We're live from our studios in Kokomlemle on digital address GA0992539. We're on GoTV channel 144, on DSTV channel 421, on YouTube and on My Joy Online across the world. Many thanks for choosing us. We begin with at least 5 people who have been injured after a bus ran over them at Roman Hill, a crowded market center near the Kumasi Central Market. It took the intervention of members of the public to convey the victims, mostly women, who were trapped under that Nissan Evan minibus. It is not clear what caused the accident, but police suspect the driver of the minibus lost control of the steering wheel after the vehicle failed brakes. My colleague Ohimenteria will join us on the phone shortly with some updates, but first let's hear from an eyewitness. Okay, before we hear from the eyewitness, let's get straight onto the phone and speak to Ohimenteria. Ohimen, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
What more can you tell us about this accident?
Yes, Aisha, it was a difficult moment for traders who, before the accident, had converged and they were trading their wares. Some were also in there to buy. The area is a very busy commercial hub in Kumasi, very close to the Kumasi Central Market. So I'm tempted to say there's a spillover of the Kumasi Central Market that we see at the Kumasi Roman Hill. And whilst the commuters, the traders, and patrons were busy going about their business, then came the shout for people to run to safety because the vehicle, this minivan, van, the driver had lost control of the steering wheel, and it was driving towards the direction where the people had converged. And for Kumasi Roman Hill, it's a very slopey landscape. So the vehicle was coming from the hill towards the downside of the hill. So everybody had to run for his or her life until the van caught these traders and commuters unaware. Some had bent over to buy goods from the point where they were hit by the accident. When I got to the scene, I saw some human remains, especially plastic containers and then sandals of some of the victims scattered. And I also saw some human hair at that point, and the police and other volunteers were helping clear the area to pave way for traffic. As we speak, it is not clear who and who are involved, but what we do know is that one of the people who got trapped under the vehicle was this woman who had come to town with her daughter, supposedly to buy items or things that the daughter needs for a senior high school. So she was there to buy these things for the daughter, but she was caught unaware. When I spoke to the eyewitness, they were happy, though it is sad that because of the size of the woman, she's a plus size, that's what they say. And at a point, it was after the vehicle has hit her, trapped her under the vehicle, that she used her body to stop the vehicle at that point. It was a very sad scene to behold. But as we speak, my last check at the Kompanoche Teaching Hospital, I see some of them sustained head injuries, and they are being attended to. The doctors were so busy that they wouldn't want to give further details, except that yes, they have received accident victims from Roman Hill, and they were attending to them, Aisha.
Of the minibus driver losing control and then his brakes failing. What has the police been able to ascertain with regards to this suspicion?
Yes, at the accident scene, I spoke to Chief Inspector Bennett Nkwa of the Motor Traffic and Transport Department of the Menchia Police Division. He told me at that point their preoccupation was to ensure that they convey the injured victims to the hospital. But now it will be too early to be talking about what caused the accident. But what they have heard from the various eyewitnesses who came to the scene, especially drivers, the colleagues of the driver, is that in the morning, the driver was working on this vehicle on top of the hill. And when he jumped into the vehicle, all of a sudden, then it turned towards the direction of the hill. It's actually a one-way traffic. Normally, vehicles are not supposed to descend from the hill, so it's always only those who are climbing that are allowed to go. It's a one-way traffic there. So people were surprised that the vehicle could go that way. So police says they have started investigations into the accident, and very soon they will communicate in due course to the public.
Very well, Ohemen. Many thanks for the updates. We'll be getting back to you in our subsequent bulletins for more on this.